Hello everyone, welcome to Be Spiritual channel. This read is for Pisces. Welcome Pisces. Um, I'm so sorry this month the videos got delayed and I apologize for that. I will try my best to upload them beforehand from the next time. So here I have already laid down the spread here for rest of the February for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs for Pisces. So I'll show you the cards first and then straightforward we'll get into the read. Okay, Pisces, we do have 10 of swords in the current energy. Underneath we have High Priestess, 5 of cups in the past, 3 of pentacles as the crowning energy. Here 10 of swords is challenged by the winged wise ones, number 34. In the near future we do have the Hermit, 9 of wands, followed by 7 of swords, 7 of cups. Finally we do have Queen of Cups as the final outcome, and we do have 2 of wands on the bottom of the deck. So all right, Pisces, 10 of swords here, as a main energy. I would rather say that this is a confirmation that you are going to turn a corner and leaving behind one of the worst chapters in your life. So your world is about to get brighter and much brighter. Okay, things will be happening better even than your imagination. So it's you are saying no to people, the ones who really um didn't treat you the way you should be treated, or the way things going on, and people have been continuously taking advantage of you, because Pisces is one of the most generous signs. Okay, you keep on giving, and the worst part is you don't know when to stop giving it. Okay, so we do have people here who take advantage of that. If you're giving your time to someone, for instance, if you are making contact and you want that person to reply you back, they will be making excuses. Oh, I'm busy, I'm preoccupied with so many things, a lot of stuff is going on, etc., etc., etc. But they don't realize that Pisces is also busy. They are also doing their work. They are also, sorry, I have, I'm so sorry. Suddenly, I'm not able to speak. So they also have number of things to do. So I do feel that this is a feeling you have, because you can't express how bad you feel when people treat you like that. But now this time you are taking a stand and you are directly saying no. So if you have to come to my life, you have to treat me the way I should be treated. Okay, so a 10 here is the number of the ending, the completions. Probably you might have gone so many difficulties, approximately 2.5 years previously they were very bad for you, but this is the last. You are at the verge. Okay, so you are entering a very good period and a very brighter period of your life. Winged wise ones, angelic help, miraculous aid, number 34. 34 is 7. So 7 again, it's a spiritual number. All right, so this card never comes as a challenger. Actually, it's there at challenger place, but uh, it always represents as an ally. So this represent the aid, okay, of all the angels. So this says that your sincere prayers will be answered, okay, according to the will of the divine. So it's just that with this card you can expect miracles to heal and transform. probably as if by magic. Okay, so if you have faith, whatever problems you have, whatever difficult situations you have, heavenly beings are there watching over you, and you're quite spiritual person. And this card here gives you a glimpse of the future, okay, by offering messages. So you could be seeing the messages around you, noticing the synchronicities, probably noticing 555, 1010, 0909. These are the kind of the numbers when you are at this kind of phase and you are about to enter a very brighter phase of your life. So you could be getting messages in the form of those uh, whispers, or maybe in those of synchronicities, okay, those numbers. So it says that beware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts, okay, whether you meditate or you pray or recite affirmations or whatever. So you have to be positive, and you whatever you wish for, it can come seriously true. So every time, even if you are being positive in the worst phase of your life, even if you are facing a very difficult thing in your life, if you have a gratitude, if you see the positive side of everything, you'll notice that it will be easy for you to come out of that phase. Okay, automatically you'll find how things will be going away with ease, and you'll be finding the solutions, okay, in the most unexpected ways. So this kind of attitude should be there. And of course, Pisces, I do see that many of you are entering from uh, one phase of consciousness to other. You are literally improving vibration wise, okay. And in the past you might have faced lots of emotional upheavals. I could see that from Five of Cups there. So of course it was a difficult period, um, but whatever is happening right now, you are aware of these situations already. Many of you could sense if you're about to have some problem. You could sense it. And Pisces usually prepare themselves, they prepare before when they know, yeah, this problem is going to be there, which they have to face. So with this intuition, they can sense it and they prepare themselves beforehand, which makes easy for them to handle. Although they are very emotional, very sensitive, but of course, this intuition makes them easy for them to foresee things for them. Okay, so whatever your intuition says, of course, right now the situation which is there in front of you, you already knew about it. At your subconscious, you had an idea, yeah, this is the way things are going on. There could be some kind of betrayal, or some person is doesn't have good intentions. Can say that people were just taking advantage of you. Even at your work, you might have given your 100%, you might have contributed a lot in your work scenario as well. Probably you're working so hard there, okay, having hard times to survive there, but because of the competitors around, the people, they used to gossip because of the politics, and all those things. You are disheartened because you didn't get what you expected to get in return. um, you know Sometimes you have to think in these terms, like if you're working somewhere, um, it's hard that um, sometimes it doesn't seem so practical that how can we live without having any expectations from someone, but sometimes if you practice it, it becomes easy for you. Just play your part selflessly. So even in work scenario, there is no place which is without politics. Wherever you go, wherever organization um, you know is there, whether it's multinational companies or whatever, wherever people will be there, gossips will be there, politics will be there for sure. It's just that you need to know how to handle it. Okay, if you're getting salary in return, that should be sufficient for you. We shouldn't have any kind of expectations. It's just that if I'm doing your work well, that will give you contentment, that will satisfy you anyhow in the end of the day when you are at your bed and going to sleep. If you have done your work well, you'll be satisfied. Okay, whatever I did, I put my 100% and I'm happy. Okay, I enjoyed my day. That is sufficient. So don't have any expectations for people, and know the limitations, know how to create your boundaries. All right, so you are going to have good times ahead. You The world is in your hands now. You are becoming more ambitious. Okay, and you have decided which direction you need to go, and you are making plannings for it. You're making strategies, you're strategizing how you can accomplish that thing. Okay, you can see the ways now. Okay, it's been long that maybe it could be a workplace as well where you were not satisfied working, and maybe you were not working in the stream which suits you, or which doesn't go with your passion. Okay, but now to fulfill your passion, you will be strategizing the ways, and you will be getting the solutions for it, how you can make it possible. um, you can see that if you follow your goals, there will be good times ahead. Okay, there will be these kind of celebrations. You will be focusing in the coming couple of years on making social contacts, and these contacts are going to help you to fulfill your desires. Okay, to fulfill your goals. So be aware. On the other hand, um, I could say that you were stalking someone on the social networking site, and you came to know about some kind of dishonesty, I could say, if it is a relationship. Okay, and because of that reason, you have realized that you are responsible for your own life, and you have to take responsibility for your own life. Nobody is there whom you can rely on. So if we have some problems, okay, sometimes you can take help from people. Of course, we cannot survive on our own being in this social world, but I think the help you were expecting from, or maybe the support you were expecting from, that person failed to support you, and you had found out some kind of truth, could be some kind of a fact. Okay, or maybe you have received kind of some kind of a mail or conversation, or you have seen some pictures or whatever. You have received some kind of news. Okay, but make sure that um, in future, just try to keep on planning for future goals. Okay, what you desire, because your manifestation period is has already begun. You are manifesting good things now, and this is probably you are at the verge. Okay, things are changing. From the middle of the March, you will notice that things will be happening for the better. I'm so sorry. So also, in the past, you might have dealt with the manipulation kind of thing as well. You might have trusted people so much that they were taking advantage of you, and there were some things that they were holding onto their chest, and they didn't even tell you about it. And when you receive this message about this thing, it was quite disheartening. But you still have, um, everything in your hand. You are a blessed person, and you have that capability to progress on own. All right. um I do see that in the near future you're about to spend some time alone, because you want to introspect, you want to sort these things out, you want to get healed, and you want to move on. Okay. And Pisces is that, they're that kind of people. Even if after getting hurt, even if after going through these kind of um, betrayals, they still find very hard to forget that person, whom they have given unconditional love, because this is what they are. And but remember always, in terms of your self-respect, um, in terms of growing at soul level, sometimes it's important to cut people out if they're not serving you positively. All right. And this is the specific, you know this is a period where you need to stay strong and keep the negativity away. Okay. So here you are not giving up, and that's the best thing. Okay. You don't have to give up. You have already reached 10, so you are already I'm having this feeling of 10 of wands from this card. I do see that you are fulfilling right now a number of responsibilities. You are stuck, kind of. But the message is here that you don't have to give up. You have been through so many difficult periods. Say this person is injured, okay, and but still standing straight and saying how many more. Okay. So have that kind of attitude. Don't give up. You're already at the verge. Okay. So I just I was about to say something, but it just skipped from my mind. Anyways, if I remember it, I'll just say it. So here in the environment, I do see that this dishonesty could be at a place. Dishonesty, I could say that if it is a workplace, I could see that the higher ups or the authority people didn't respond the way you expected. This was a dishonesty. Okay, not in terms of like, um, it's just that the support you should have gotten from them, you didn't get that. This is I'm feeling. If it is about workplace, you did your best, but instead of getting the appreciation, they kept on saying, oh, this is not done, why this is not done, and all that. So this kind of behavior you were getting from your workplace. And if it is a personal relation, as I said, that you might have received some kind of a message that wasn't good for your relationship. Okay. And yeah, there could be involvement of third person here in your relation, and probably you already know that your person is there with someone else. But maybe because of some manipulation, um okay, you were just staying there and hoping that things will change. But sorry, Pisces, things didn't happen the way you wanted. And but you don't have to be in this confusion state anymore. Every cup is showing what's there in it now. Okay. you can see if you have opportunities there, and whatever is there in front of you right now, you can easily conclude what is being offered to you. So now there is no point of staying in confusion. Okay, choose wisely, decide, and if this is not serving you positively, just move on. All right, and be in your element, have control over emotions, stop cursing yourself because of someone else. If someone wasn't dishonest, wasn't honest with you, or maybe the person didn't respond the way he should, um, it doesn't mean that you have to blame yourself. Okay, this is what they have shown, what they are actually. Sometimes, even if there wasn't a dishonest kind of thing, I would rather say maybe the circumstances were not in support of your relation. Okay, the person acted the way he had to. Maybe he was also occupied with number of things, and he was the situation was such that the things went against the relationship, and they couldn't give you the time, or maybe the expectations you had, the person could not fulfill it. Okay, but the ones who had suffered through betrayal, I don't think that you should wait for this person. All right. um and if there is a situation, the people who are single and they weren't in any kind of a relationship, this is a possibility that this is the ending of being alone. Okay, you don't have to stay single anymore, so this is a period where you are at the verge of this phase, and you are about to have someone like you who can invest emotionally in a relationship. Okay, the way you see, most of the Pisces tend to have a spiritual connection with their partners. That's why they find hard, okay, to have that compatibility with the person. So yeah, so if you are not in relationship, that this you might have felt like this energy, or the betrayal, or whatever it is, the dishonest thing could be there at your workplace. Okay, and for others of you could be both, right? Depends on your personal circumstances. Also, I think maybe you or there's someone else you are dealing with, maybe um, one of you will be emotionally unavailable. Now, of course, this thing has done to you by someone. You are not going to be emotionally available for that person now, or vice versa. Okay, take however it resonates. And if some of you are dependent on some kind of this is not for all of you, of course. Few people from you are involved in drugs, and they're trying to recover from it. They're trying to leave that habit. Um, this is the best period you can do it. Okay, try to. I'm saying that you are trying to escape through drugs. Also, some people are getting over from this habit, and some of you are, taking it as, how to say, taking it as a way out, that you started getting dependent on the drugs. Don't do that. Don't spoil your life, right? This is not healthy. If you need help, go to counselors, go to friends, or the people who can help you to come out of this phase. Okay, but many of you are recovering from this phase. With these cards here, you will be recovering from this phase very quickly. And if some of you are involved in writing jobs, you could be writing as well about it. Okay, if you do not see any progress in your work scenario as well, maybe if you're switching your jobs or if you're looking for another job, this is the best time to apply for the jobs, and you will get very good results. So, Pisces, this is just set your boundaries. All I can say is, okay, learn when you need to stop giving to people, because otherwise you have to learn through these hard ways. Okay, and indulging into bad habits is not good. Then you will be hurting others without knowing, the loved ones. Okay, so let's see, Pisces, what do we have by romance angels for rest of the February for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for Pisces. So I'll just adjust this camera. All right. So we do have here the first card, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is a reason that you are finding hard times to move on, but you will get over this thing very soon. Okay, forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I can also say that sometimes the people who are, uh, please don't be offensive. I'm just reading the energies, okay, just trying to interpret these cards. So, uh, it could be possible that it is hard for you to leave your exes behind. This is a reason when you try to move on with your present or your current partner, some things happen that you feel some connection with your past. So the past is popping out again and again, which is making difficult for you to get out from that situation. So maybe this could, this dishonesty kind of thing can be there from your side as well. Okay, um, see how it resonates. I don't know why did I feel like that. It could be on your side as well, but I don't intentionally feel that you are deceiving someone, because I do see very unconditional love here from your side. This is more from your partner's side. But dishonesty is not always that you are getting in touch with your exes or you're cheating on a partner. I am not saying that, okay? Please don't uh, go on that side. I'm just trying to say is the way you are so spiritual and giving, even when you think of them, you feel like as if you're deceiving your partner. Okay, because the definition of dishonesty varies from person to person. All right, don't take its literal meaning here. See how it resonates. Getting to know each other as reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. um this could be the another way that you can talk to your partner. You can maybe if you haven't healed from your past relations, you can talk to them. You can this partnership is always works as a team. So if you need time, you can directly talk to them. That will relieve that kind of guilt you have in your mind as if you are deceiving your partner. So just bear in mind, in order to get over those feelings, you can ask your partner that you need time, okay, to current to heal that situation. That will help you. So instead of keep on thinking like that. All right, so okay, Pisces, this is all I had for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll have good days ahead. Okay, and have a positive mind, okay, positive thinking. So all right, Pisces, I'll see you in the next month. Take care. Bye bye.